So, friends, there's new reporting out saying that DOJ prosecutors see enough evidence to charge Donald Trump with obstruction of justice. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So before we turn to the latest Trump troubles, will you indulge me one quick announcement? This Saturday night, October 22nd, I'll be on stage at the Saban Theater in Beverly Hills, California, as part of Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Tour. I was last on stage with Steph and the crew back in August in D.C. when we were joined by Congressman Jamie Raskin. And this Saturday night, we'll be joined on stage by legendary film director and democracy warrior in his own right, Rob Reiner. So we'll be engaging in some scorched earth justice talk. I hope you'll join us. Tickets are still available and the event will be live streamed, and I'll put all that information into the description for this video. Hope to see you there. Now, let's turn to the latest reporting about Donald Trump's troubles. This from Bloomberg. Headline: Trump prosecutors see evidence for obstruction charges. And that article begins, a group of Justice Department prosecutors believe there is sufficient evidence to charge Donald Trump with obstruction of justice, but the path to an actual indictment is far from clear. The team that's part of the classified records probe has not yet made a formal recommendation to Attorney General Merrick Garland, who would ultimately approve or reject such a move, according to people familiar with the matter. It's also unlikely officials would bring only obstruction charges amid several other Trump investigations into potential crimes, the people said. The Justice Department has publicly indicated that obstruction is part of its probe into the mishandling of classified records, noting there was probable cause for the charge in the August 5 FBI search warrant application for Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. But no charges are likely to be filed or publicly revealed before the November 8 midterm elections, and perhaps only after the Christmas holiday, the people said. Quote, of all the things Trump is being investigated for around the country, obstruction of justice is a slam dunk, and I think he's going to be indicted, close quote, said Frank Figliuzzi, former FBI Assistant Director for Counterintelligence. Quote, I don't see why a charge of obstruction of justice couldn't be filed by the end of the year, close quote. Okay, friends, you probably won't find this surprising, but I am 100% in agreement with my friend Frank Figliuzzi when he says the obstruction of justice case is a slam dunk. I also happen to agree with the assertion in the article that it is very unlikely that obstruction of justice will be the only charge in connection with Donald Trump's theft and unlawful retention of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Why do I agree with that assertion, that obstruction of justice will not be the only charge in the indictment? Because the search warrant itself for Mar-a-Lago had 3 crimes listed. 3 crimes that served as the basis for the search warrant. 3 crimes that a federal judge concluded there was probable cause to believe there would be evidence of those 3 crimes at Donald Trump's home, Mar-a-Lago. Those 3 crimes, obstruction of justice was one, unlawful removal and concealment of documents was the second, and the third, mishandling of national defense information, and that one falls under the Espionage Act. Oh, and there's still that little matter of the Donald Trump production on January 6th, the insurrection. Stay tuned, friends. Indictments are coming because justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.